I was convinced my wife was cheating, but I couldn't prove it. My wife Lisa started going to yoga class 3 nights a week 6 months ago. Always came home sweaty, phone face down during dinner, showered immediately without saying hello first. Before this yoga obsession, she'd flop on the couch and tell me about her entire day in complete detail. Something felt completely off about the whole situation. She'd been supposedly doing yoga for months, but couldn't demonstrate basic downward dog when I asked her to show me. She laughed it off, saying she was too tired, but I've never seen someone get worse at something they practice 3 times weekly. Phone behavior was the biggest red flag of all. Lisa used to show me funny videos during dinner constantly. Now her phone stayed face down like it contained state secrets. When it buzzed, she'd grab it and take it to another room immediately. I decided to investigate her claims thoroughly. Last Tuesday, I told her I had to work late and left right after she did. I drove to her yoga studio on 5th Street. Her distinctive silver Honda wasn't there. The entire place was dark with a "closed for renovations" sign posted prominently. My heart raced as I realized she'd been lying for months straight. I spotted her car pulling into the Hampton Inn 3 blocks away. I followed nervously and watched her walk confidently to room 142, like she'd done it hundreds of times before. I waited 30 nervous minutes, then called the hotel front desk. "Hi, I'm trying to reach my wife, Lisa Chen, in room 142. The clerk paused awkwardly. "I'm sorry, sir. Room 142 is registered to David Martinez under a corporate account." David Martinez, her project manager at work specifically. The guy she'd been mentioning constantly in conversation. David said this, and David thinks that. I should have connected the dots sooner, obviously. I sat in that parking lot for 2 hours, documenting everything carefully on my phone. Times, license plates, photos. At 9:47 p.m., she walked out, adjusting her hair and checking makeup. She looked relaxed and genuinely happy in a way I hadn't seen in months. When she got home, she bounced through the door, smiling brightly. "Hey honey, how was your evening?" "I was at the kitchen table with my laptop. Productive. How was yoga?" She didn't miss a beat whatsoever. "Amazing. We worked on flexibility and balance tonight. I'm getting stronger." She stretched her arms, demonstrating perfectly. Looking at her perform this elaborate lie while I had evidence made my blood boil, but I stayed calm. "Which poses did you work on exactly?" "Oh, just the usual ones. Still learning the names." She kissed my forehead and headed for the shower, humming carelessly. I hired a private investigator who confirmed they'd been meeting twice weekly for 4 months. He got photos of them holding hands in the hotel restaurant. The confrontation happened Friday. I laid out photos, hotel receipts, and a timeline of lies. Lisa's face went white, then she turned it around. "You hired someone to spy on me? How could you violate my privacy?" "Your privacy?" I couldn't believe it. "You've been sleeping with David for months while lying about yoga classes." She broke down and confessed everything. The affair started at a Chicago work conference. They met at hotels because David's wife thought he worked late too. Elaborate deception involving both spouses. I filed for divorce 2 weeks later. Lisa begged for counseling, promising to end things with David. But the level of planning and deception told me everything about who she really was. The divorce finalized 8 months later. Lisa found a new job after the affair became office gossip when David's wife confronted him during a team meeting, throwing her wedding ring at him in front of everyone. I kept our house and started actually attending yoga at the studio Lisa pretended to go to. The instructor remembered her signing up but only attending 3 classes total during the first week, explaining why she knew just enough terminology to fake it convincingly. 6 months post-divorce, I ran into Lisa at a coffee shop. She looked tired and apologized again, mentioning things with David ended badly after his wife kicked him out. Affair partners don't translate well to actual partners when dealing with destroyed marriages. I told her I'd moved on completely. I was dating Sarah from yoga class, built on complete honesty. No secrets, hidden phones, or mysterious activities.